nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars make me dream.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really hope the audio is working well. If I could get some 5x5s, that would be appreciated. Good morning, Blackbird, Coffee First, Maria Loretta, Toolmaker. Who else I got in here? Oh, anyway, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I am Jim Shady, and you are in the zone. I appreciate you being here. If you are totally new to this, then please feel free. Go up, click on the subscribe button, do all that YouTube stuff, and like the video, share the video, thumbs ups, thumbs downs, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notified when we put out new videos. All right, y'all. Like I said, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. I really hope everybody's doing well today. I can promise you something right now. This is probably going to be a very short live stream because yesterday when I set all this stuff up, and yes, I set the studio up yesterday because y'all know me in technology. I'm just looking for problems. I set the live stream up yesterday, had the studio all set up and stuff, and I had to run down to the hardware store and get some stuff and totally forgot that I have to have my truck in the shop here in about an hour. I got to leave. So this may not be as long as I was planning. I'm getting the truck ready because this weekend I am going on a, much anticipated vacation. We're going to pack up. We're going up into the middle of nowhere. We're going to be halfway between a river and a lake. And hopefully we're going to get some fishing done, do some camping. There will probably not be a live stream next Tuesday. However, I will try to put something out there, even if it's from the middle of the woods. It just depends on if I've got any kind of internet or anything like that. So I have to leave here in just a little bit, but I did not want to miss my Tuesday morning with y'all because it seems like this has turned into an every week thing. And I appreciate y'all stopping by. I really do. Let me see. Oh, I intend to be and I intend to enjoy my time off. I only get to do a vacation about once a year. Most of the time we just kind of head off into the woods and do some camping. But to be honest with y'all, I have been so busy this year. I have been fishing a grand total of one time so far. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about this morning, as you can probably tell from the thumbnail, is one of the things I think that upsets me the most these days, that just, it irritates me, is there are people out there that will do something, say something, pass something, make some kind of law, have some kind of statement. And then 3 days later, a week later, a month later, even years later, they go right back and say, oh no, We didn't do that. That wasn't us. And I think what infuriates me more than anything else is that the number of people out there that are just willing to soak in, take up whatever politicians, government officials, or the mainstream media wants to give them, and they accept it at face value. Hey, toolmaker, how you doing? Um, they just accept it. It's like, 99% of the population these days have got the memory retention of a fruit fly. And I'll show you what started this off for me. And let's all keep our fingers crossed that this goes well, because we're gonna try to use technology here. God help us. So I'm gonna play this short little video. And this is what got me to thinking about this. So y'all hang on one second.
Donald Trump has been going around saying he's going to easily beat Kamala Harris. She's heard this before from other sexual predators and rapists when she was prosecutor Harris. And if he wants to know how this movie ends, he won't have to look too far, but he's going to have to go to a prison to find out.
I'm sorry. Was I actually even talking? My mic is off. Thank you. That was Eric Swalwell, Democrat from California. He comes on TV on a major news network, and he's sitting there and he is pretending that, or he's portraying himself to be this white knight. And he's got all this derogative thing. He's got all these derogative things to say about Trump, and this and that and the other. He expects us to forget. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this is also Eric Swalwell. And that rather nice looking young lady that you see right beside him, her name is Christine Fang, or her Chinese name was Fang Fang. She was is a verified Chinese spy, and she worked closely. Let's just say she worked closely with Swalwell for many, many years. And let's just be honest, they had a sexual relationship. Okay. They had a sexual relationship, and we all know about pillow talk and all that stuff. This woman wasn't just sleeping with Swalwell. There were 2 or 3 other mayors and city council members, things like that, she was also sleeping with. But Swalwell comes on TV, years later, and he wants to portray himself as this white knight riding across the forest, or riding through the forest on a charger to come save the day. I think what he is doing, because this is not the first time that his mug has showed up in public here lately. I think what he's doing is, this is his bid for vice president. He's doing everything that he can do to get on the good side of Kamala Harris. But, it was back in, what was it? I think it was 2015 that the FBI opened up an investigation on Miss Fang Fang. Miss Fang Fang immediately left the country. Swalwell immediately says, well, I distanced myself from her. I cut myself off from her. Of course you did. You got your hand caught in the cookie jar. So what do? You yank your hand out and you stand there like I wouldn't do anything. Wouldn't me? Nope. All right. these people they actually think that we forget things. The same thing can be said for, I guess, the Democratic presidential nominee. That would be Miss Kamala Harris, or Kamala, whatever, however you want to say it. But, you know, there's documentation all over the internet. It is everywhere. Newspapers, TV, clips from TV news, everything, everywhere, all over the internet, that Biden assigned her as the border czar. It was her job to take care of the southern border. Well, now, what we have now is we have all these people, all these major news organizations, the media's sudden rejection of Kamala Harris's border czar label. And there's a video on here too, but you know, now the very same news organizations that were here just 3 years ago, 4 years ago, were saying, oh, Kamala is the border czar, and she's going to do this, and she's going to do that, and she's going to stop this and that and the other. Now they're saying, they're making up a ton of crap on Kamala, saying, oh, no, she was never the border czar. She had, her duties didn't even, they didn't have anything to do with that. You know, these people actually think we are stupid. These people actually think that we have a memory about that big, that we don't remember anything, that they can manipulate, they can change things, they can say what they want to, and we're just gonna follow along. You and me, we know better, don't we? Yes, we do. And you know, it's like you put something out there, and the old saying is true: if you tell a lie enough times, it becomes the truth. These people have become artists at doing this. These people have become majorly talented at manipulating the past, at rewriting things. They're doing it with American history. They're doing it with current history. They're doing it with current events. There was even, I believe it was the FBI director. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it was the FBI director the other day, was on TV, and he had actually said that Donald Trump, in Pennsylvania, Donald Trump was struck by a piece of shrapnel. It was possible that he was struck by a piece of shrapnel or a bullet fragment. I'm calling BS on that, and so did everybody else. This has been debunked. All right. He was saying maybe it was a piece of glass from the teleprompter or some kind of outlandish crap like that. The teleprompters, it's been verified, both of them were checked, or all three of them were checked. None of them were hit. For a bullet to fragment, it has to hit something. The only thing this bullet ever hit was Donald Trump's ear. All right. Millimeters away from taking Donald Trump out. But this guy gets in front of Congress, or the hearing or the investigation or whatever he was doing. And he wants to sit there and just pull this stuff out of the air. You know, he just, it's like he's making it up as he goes. Well, am I still on? Okay. I hit the mic. I ain't used to the mic being in there. But he comes on, he pulls this stuff out of the air, he puts it out there, and just expects people to believe it. Now, like I said, this has been debunked, y'all. But yet it's still out there. Oh, it was shrapnel, or it was a fragment. It wasn't the actual bullet. And to be totally honest with you, who gives a rip? Who gives a rip if it was shrapnel, if it was a bullet fragment, if it was a piece of glass off the teleprompter? The Secret Service let this 20-year-old kid walk around, from what I'm hearing now, up to an hour before the event even started, with a rangefinder. People saw the kid on the roof with the gun. Nobody did anything. so to take the heat off, I guess, just a little bit. Oh, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't really a bullet. It was just shrapnel from the bullet. Well, I've known people that have gotten hit by shrapnel before, and it ain't no fun either. And it really doesn't make any difference because it has nothing to do with the lack of security and the total just disregard for Donald Trump's safety that the Secret Service had during this whole damn thing. Nothing to do with it, but it deflects a little bit. And the mainstream media is not even paying a whole lot of attention to anything. They just let it ride. They just let it ride. And if it doesn't work, then you know what? In 3 days, people have forgotten about it. That's really about all I have this morning, y'all. I wanted to come on. I wanted to do a little bit bigger one. I've got some other stuff, but then I remembered the truck. So I hope everybody's doing all right. I hope everybody has a great week. Like I said, I probably will not be here next week to do a live. I will try to get a video out. If I catch a nice, big, huge trout or something like that, y'all know I'm going to show it off. But I want to thank everybody for stopping in. I want to thank everybody for, hey, Teresa, how are you doing? I'm sorry if I missed you guys in chat. I tried to get everybody. But I appreciate you guys stopping in. I appreciate you guys that stop in regularly every week and watch the live streams and chat and take part in it. It's a good thing when that happens, and I appreciate you being here. But anyway, I want everybody to keep your ears open, y'all. I have said this since before the assassination attempt. Things are going to get very, very weird between now and the election, and probably up into January, and that doesn't matter who wins this damn thing. No, half the nation's not going to be happy no matter what happens. And in the meantime, we have everything else to worry about. With the southern border, with everything that's going on all over the world that everybody seems to forget about because we're so wrapped up in all the crap that's going on right here under our noses. I don't even want to get into the Paris Olympics thing. I really don't. That was so disgusting that I don't even want to talk about it right now. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Coffee, I hope you have a great day too. I intend to enjoy the vacation. I appreciate the thought. We always have a good time. It's usually a whole family thing. It's me and Mrs. Shady and little Miss Shady and, the grandbabies, the whole 9 yards. We all go. We actually got us a really nice campground this year. It's sort of it's a private campground. It's not even listed on the internet. Trust me, I looked for it. They don't even have a site on the internet. They go through one of these companies and rent out sites. So that is what is going on with me. I'm going to take the truck down, get a brake job done on it, get an oil change done on it, and then I got a bunch of running around that I have to do for the rest of the day. But y'all do me a favor. Y'all pay attention to what's coming out in the news right now. Y'all pay attention to what these talking heads are saying and what they're trying to get you to believe. And I do apologize for the little hiccup with the microphone. Hopefully that won't happen again. In case you have not noticed, and I've been trying to keep it turned this way, I actually have the earbud in right now. So I hope that helps the audio a little bit. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping in. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for all you guys that have went over and got mugs and things like that off the store. I appreciate that too. Got some pictures posted over on the Facebook page, and they might be in the community section here, but a couple of pictures that a subscriber sent in. He likes them. And I actually, I got to take a good close look at it. I like them too. Look, they are good quality things. They're not like the little cheap ones that I've come across in other stores before. These are pretty good quality mugs and tumblers and stuff. Okay. Hey, y'all, look, I'm going to cut this on off. I know it hasn't been that long. I know it hasn't lasted that long. I do apologize for that. Just got to take care of business, y'all. Until the next time, I want y'all to do me a favor. And you know what I'm going to say. Take care of each other. Stay safe. God bless you. And y'all stay shady.